A very warm, good Sunday morning to each of you. Am I audible to everyone? If I am, then please raise your hand. Awesome. Chaliye, so before I begin, I want to see your videos to be on. I want this to be a very interactive session. मुझे देखना है कि संडे मॉर्निंग कितने लोग नींद में ज्वाइन कर लिए हैं और कितने लोग एक्चुअल में जगे हुए हैं. Because I know that it's not very easy to get up on a Sunday morning, especially for a student. अपने वीडियोस को ऑन करेंगे सब. Please switch on your videos. You have that capability. Please switch on your videos. I want to see each of you. अपने वीडियोस को ऑन करिए. It is nice to see so many smiling faces. Firstly, thank you so much for joining on a Sunday morning. I know that Sunday morning हर एक स्टूडेंट का अलग रहता है प्लान. सबसे ज्यादा कॉमन प्लान होता है सोने का, राइट? सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर sacrificing the sleep for this session. बाकी कहाँ है? बाकी भी अपना वीडियोस ऑन करेंगे. Where are the others? Please switch on your video. Don't have a webcam. ये सब बहाना पुराना हो चुका है. अब कुछ नया बहाना ढूंढिए कि अपना वीडियो को आपको ऑन नहीं करना है. उसका क्या रीजन दे सकते हैं? Switch on your videos, everyone. Okay, I want this session to be a very interactive one. क्योंकि interactive अगर ये नहीं होगा, all of you will not be able to get the most out of it. Okay, so please switch on your videos. It is a humble request. Okay. चलिए, great. Thank you so much for obliging. Okay. ठीक है. So पहले I want to get a feeler. What is your expectation and why have you come for this session today early morning? ठीक है. Fair. If I don't know what you are expecting, I can do something from my own expectation, which may not be as per your expectation. Okay. And that will make the expectation go awry. So I need to understand आपका expectation क्या है आज के session से. So I'll ask a few of you. ठीक है. जिसने वीडियो ऑन नहीं किया है उसकी बारी सबसे पहले. जिसने ऑन कर लिया है, I may not ask you the question. देखो, अब वीडियोस ऑन कर रहे हैं सब एक एक करके. किसी को क्वेश्चन आंसर नहीं करना है. व्हाट इज योर एक्सपेक्टेशन फ्रॉम दिस सेशन? ठीक है. वीडियो ऑन एवरीवन. ठीक है. ओके. लेट्स सी किससे पूछा जाए. मुस्कान अग्रवाल, आर यू देयर? प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
यस सर.
हाँ जी, सबसे पहले वीडियो ऑन. ओके. आर यू देयर? आर यू एबल टू हियर मी? मुस्कान, म्यूट आपने क्यों कर लिया वापस? ओके, प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ एंड टेल मी व्हाट इज योर एक्सपेक्टेशन आउट ऑफ दिस सेशन टुडे. क्यों आज का सेशन आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है?
Yes, sir. So I expect to get to know something productive from the session so that it will benefit me in my future. I honestly don't know what I'll expect here right now, because it's all her suspense. But yes, something productive, something interactive. So yes.
Great. Awesome. Awesome. Nice to hear from you. Anyone else who would want to share about your expectation from this session? I'll be happy to hear it from you. Please raise your hand if anyone wants to share anything about today's session. What is your expectation and what do you want to hear from today's session? Anyone? Nahi. So I'll just pick up a few of you then. Okay. Shubhanki, you are the lucky one. Please tell me, what is your expectation out of this session today?
Okay, so good morning, sir.
Good morning.
As the that the name suggests, roadmap for your future. So I think it will be something regarding prospects of economics in the field of economics for the students to pursue in the future after their graduation, maybe.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you so
Thank,
much
thank
for
you,
your
sir.
response. Okay, it takes a lot of courage to talk in front of so many people. So it is amazing. We should clap for all the people who have actually responded. So that's a great thing. Good. Okay. So before I start the session will only make sense if I ask you a particular question. इंटरैक्टिव सेशन से काफी लोग एक्चुअल में निकल गए हैं फ्रॉम द मीटिंग. इतना ज्यादा डर गए हैं लोग कि सर तो किसी से भी कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं. ओके, ठीक है. Okay, a question that is absolutely relevant and it is the starting point of today's session, that is, how many of you want to be successful in your life? It's a poll which I have already activated. I want to see how many of you want to be successful. How many of you want to be successful? It's a very simple question. Please put your responses in the poll. इसमें भी लोग respond नहीं कर रहे हैं. Only 59% of you who have participated. And some of you are saying maybe. Acha, maybe you want to be successful. Very good. I'm ending the poll in 3, 2, 1. Now, I'm ending the poll now. So about 95% of you want to be successful. So the session will make some sense. Okay. The session will make more sense if I get the answer to this. How many of you think that you deserve to be successful? How many of you think that you deserve to be successful? The question is the same, but I am, rephrasing it. How many of you think that you deserve success? How many of you think that you deserve to be successful? Please answer kariye isme. Deserve. Want is a separate thing. Deserve is a separate thing. How many of you think that you deserve success? That you have done enough and you deserve to be successful? Okay. How many of you think that you deserve to be successful? I'm ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, how many of you want to be successful was 95 or 96%. How many think that you deserve to be successful is now 79%. And the question of maybe has increased. What has changed? What has changed is many of us want to be successful, but we think that we have not done enough to deserve the success, right? And there are multiple issues and reasons behind this. The strongest reason is you don't know the reason why you want to be successful. That is the strongest reason. So I just want to hear it again from a few of you. What is success to you? Success to me might be that each of you Go to your dream institute, achieve your dreams might be success to me, but success to each of you might be something else, right? So the definition of success is a very subjective one, and I want a few of you to share, if you want, what do you think is success to you? किसी को share करना है, then please raise your hand. Anyone who wants to share, what is success to you? Anushka Mandal, what is success to you? Saurav Mahanti, what is success to you? What do you mean by success?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you, Saurav?
Good, sir.
Yeah,
How are you,
tell me.
sir?
Good, good.
So मेरे लिए
I'm
success,
good. Tell me. So, what according to you is success?
तो मेरे लिए success like good lifestyle
Good lifestyle.
और कुछ creative.
ठीक है. ठीक है. Something to do in the creative sphere. Okay. Aditya is saying that it's about overcoming hurdles in the long run, managing to make the necessary sacrifices at the correct time. Okay, that is success to you. Thank you for your response. So I am actually getting many responses in the chat box. Satisfaction is success to you. Okay, but what is satisfaction? क्या करने से आपको satisfaction मिलेगा? कौन से hurdles के बारे में हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं? Okay, see, the reason why I probe this is many of us want to be successful but think that we don't deserve to be successful. The reason being, we personally think that we are not working hard enough to be successful. Fair? We are not working hard enough that we deserve the success. Okay, अब ये ऐसा हम लोग को क्यों लगता है? Why do we feel this way? Why do we feel this way is, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. There is a wall behind many of you. Can you touch it? The ones on your screen. पीछे का wall को touch करके देखिए. Okay, there is a wall. Okay, I give you all the tools. I teach you. I coach you. I give you a drilling machine, an axe, whatever you need in order to break that wall. Will you break it? Will you break the wall? Yes. How many of you will break the wall? Please raise your hand. I will break the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. ठीक है. Thank you. Thank you for your responses. Okay. But why will you break the wall? Your parents will break me. Sir, why did you convince my children to break down the wall? What is all this? क्या आप पढ़ा रहे हैं अपने क्लास में? Okay. Now, and the remaining of you will not be breaking down the wall. About 40 of you said that, okay, you will not break down the wall. Fair enough. Now I change something. I don't teach you. I don't coach you. I don't do anything. Behind the wall is something absolutely precious to you. It is absolutely priceless. There is a fire which will actually destroy it. And the only way to take it out is by breaking the wall. Now, will you break it? How many of you will break the wall? I don't coach you. I do not teach you, but I give you an information. Like for me, my family is absolutely priceless. If someone were to give me an option that behind the wall is my family, there is a fire, and the only way to get them out is to break the wall. If need be, I'll break it with my head, right? So how many of you will break the wall now? Please raise your hand. I want to see how many of you will break the wall now. But I have not taught you, right? मैंने आपको पढ़ाया नहीं. Yet how will you break it? You will break it in some way or the other, right? This is the difference between us wanting success and actually thinking that we deserve success. If you break down the wall without any help, obviously you will think I deserve to be successful. And for that, you need to know what is success to you. Am I making any sense? So सबसे पहला task for each of you here in the session today is to list down 10 things which will mean success to you. And it cannot be abstract. Abstract नहीं हो सकता है. It has to be pinpoint precision. कि for me success is this. For me success is to earn 10 lakh rupees in a month by the year 2025. Maybe. For me success is to be able to give a lifestyle to my parents that they deserve because they have sacrificed a lot for me till now. Success to me will be able to buy a flat in Calcutta. There is a very famous apartment called Urbana, right? Success to me is to be able to buy a 2 crore flat or a 3 crore flat for my parents by the time I'm 35, right? So it can be something like this. Delhi mein, Noida mein, there is a flat, Godrej Woods bolkar hai Noida mein. So for me, success is to be able to buy a 3 crore flat in Noida sector 43 right next to the golf course. Okay. So that is what is success to you. इसके बारे में बहुत अच्छे से लिखिए. It is extremely important. Otherwise, the roadmap will not be effective. Okay. Let me share with you. The roadmap will not be effective. So at this, I welcome you to the roadmap for an effective future. Okay, the roadmap will only be effective if you think that you deserve success and you're willing to work hard for it. And that will only happen if you exactly know what success is to you. Okay, assuming that you know what is success to you. Success is a point B in your life. Okay, success is a point B in your life. Now, how many of you will take the first approach to point B and how many of you will take the second approach? The ones who will take the first approach, please raise your hand. How many of you will want the first approach? I'm lowering down your hands. Okay. How many of you will want the first approach to success? Please raise your hand. Okay, great. Two of you will choose the first approach. Very good. Anushka and Avantika. Very good. Okay. How many of you will choose the second approach to success? To your success. Point B is success to you. Point B to me will be to see around 50% of you in ISI or DSC. That is my point B. Your point B can be anything. Your point B can be absolutely anything. Okay. So how many of you will want to go in the roundabout manner to point B, and how many of you will want to go in the straight manner to point B? That was my question. That's it. Okay. ठीक है. Fair enough. Okay. Obviously, the road to point B is the second one, as said by a majority of you, as agreed by a majority of you. Okay. I call this the FSC route, which is fastest, shortest, and the cheapest way to get to my dream or to get to my success. Okay. The FSC route to success. Okay. Now, obviously, in order to get to point B, what is the most important thing to get to point B? Now, point B success is the end. There is obviously a means to that end, right? What I mean by that is, supposing my dream is to earn 1 crore a year by the age of 35. Okay. If that is my aim, there will be a journey which I will have to take in order to achieve that. Okay. Firstly, it can be a business. Secondly, it can be a job. Thirdly, it can be something else, right? So there is obviously a plan which many of you have thought in terms of what are you going to do after your graduation. That is, what are you thinking in terms of your career option? So I'm launching a poll. What do you think is the journey in order to reach your point B? What is the vehicle that will make you reach point B? So you are at a point A in your life, you need a vehicle or you need a career option in order to propel you to your dreams of point B. So what is the career option that you're thinking of in order to reach point B in your life? Reaching point B in your life, how will you reach it? What is the vehicle that you think? I'll explain the options. First is doing MA in economics. Second is to directly do a corporate job right out of college. Thirdly is to do professional courses like CFA, actuaries, CPA, so on and so forth. That will get you a job and propel you further. Doing an MBA, okay? Not sure. I'm not very sure which vehicle to choose. And others might be get into business directly. Okay. So let me end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let me end the poll now just to see what most of you are doing. Okay. Sharing the results. Overwhelming response for MA in economics. I'm surprised that so many of you are so sure of what you want to do. Not sure is around 13%. Others is 5%. So about 20% have different plans or not very sure of what you want to do in order to get to your point B. Most of you are quite sure of where you are headed. Now, if you are unsure, you were exactly like me. Okay. Till the third year of my college, I wanted to be successful because I wanted to earn a lot of money. Okay. Because I learned it the hard way. My father was going to undergo a heart, surgery. But at that time, we didn't have that, financial capacity to get him the best doctors and to get the best things. Very early on in life, I learned that it is better to cry in a BMW than to cry in a Maruti 800, right? If you have to cry. Okay. So money is not the end, but money is important to get where you want to be, whatever it is. Okay. Whatever be your point B, money will play an important factor in that. Okay. So that I learned the hard way, and hence I wanted to earn money. I didn't know how to do that. So I saw my friends doing an MBA. Chalo, मैंने cat का coaching भी ले लिया. I gave my cat and I failed at it miserably because I wanted to be successful, but I didn't know what success to me was. When I did that exercise, when I exactly found out what is my point B, I started doing my own research rather than following what my friends were doing. It's not something to be ashamed of, but I had no clue what I wanted to do exactly. मैंने MBA में enroll किया because my best friend was making it to an MBA. He wanted to do an MBA, so I said ठीक है, उसको करना है तो मुझे भी करना चाहिए, right? That were the reasons. How many of us are actually doing that to your lives? वैसे success नहीं आएगा because you will never be fully committed to your own success. So what I did as a result was I made a few propositions, I saw a few things which made me understand what is exactly the road to my goal. The road to my goal I saw when I compared whatever we have on our screen right now. Okay. So this all is available on Google, by the way. These are not numbers made by me, but it is there on Google. You can easily see it. Okay. MBA 2008, 290,000 people appearing. MBA 2021, 190,000 people appearing. What is the probability of making it to a great MBA institute today? Is 0.26%. That is, out of 1,000 people, 2 people make it to the top institutes of MBA in the country. This I'm talking about freshers in the general category. Freshers in the general category. I know that each and every MBA institute has around 400 seats about, right? So out of the 4,000 seats in the top 10, many of them already have work experience, and then you have your quotas or reservation category. Okay, and a very small chunk comes to us, which is the general category. General category plus freshers, this is actually an overestimation. Not even 500 people make it to the top 10 institutes of the country who are absolute freshers and coming from the general category. Okay, even though I overestimate the number 500, yet the number is out of 1,000, only 2 people make it to the top MBA institutes of the country. Okay, and even after fighting the odds, the crazy odds against me, I need to pay about 30 to 31.5 lakh rupees for my 2 years of MBA, and that's crazy. That is crazy amount of money. In fact, 99% of the students have to take a loan in order to achieve this, and they pay an EMI for their student loan for the next at least 10 years in order to take this out. Okay, cut to the chase. Let's go to MA in economics. MA in economics, this is an overestimation. Do you know how many people appeared for IIT JAM in the year 2022? Does anyone know how many people appeared for IIT JAM in the year 2022? 11,000. Okay. How many people appeared for IIT JAM in the year 2022? Aryan, you think it's 11,000?
Yes, yes, sir.
About
Roughly about 8 to 11,000 because
8
I
to
gave last year.
11,000. Okay, fair enough. Any other answers anyone knows? How many people appeared for IIT JAM? जिन्होंने appear किया है उनको obviously पता है. The ones who have not yet appeared, I want you to answer. The ones who have said that you want to do MA in economics, इतना research तो करना बनता है, right? कि आपका competition कितना है? How many people are actually competing with you? That needs to be known. Yes. So just to tell you how many people appeared for IIT JAM 2022. Okay. It's around 1,950 people. You heard me correctly. It's about 1,950 people. And that's it. That is it. It's not 11,000, it's not 8,000, it is 1,900 people. Can you even imagine? How many of you want to get into a place like IIT? IIT के बारे में सबने सुना है, right? सबने सुना है IIT के बारे में. How many of you want to get into a place of excellence like IIT? Can you even imagine that an IIT examination for MA in economics has a competition of 1,950 people? कौन सा IIT का कोर्स में 1,900 स्टूडेंट्स का कंपटीशन है? I don't know of any other course except maybe a PhD or something like that. IIT JEE is given by more than 10 lakh students across India every year, and for MA in economics it's about 1,950. And if you do an MA in economics or an MSc in economics, it is the same thing. कोई art बुलाता है economics को तो कोई science बुलाता है, ठीक है? I'm not getting into that as a discussion. कुछ फर्क नहीं है. DSc का MA in economics और an IIT का MSc in economics has no difference in the mind of a corporate or a PhD professor. Okay, so 1,900 students is my point. इतना कम competition कौन सी जगह में है in India? And the packages that you get out of an IIT are top notch. You can actually compare it with the top IIMs of the country. When you talk about an ISI, how many people appear? Around 2,500 to 3,000. Okay, a DSc is appeared by around 4,000 students. IJIDR appeared by around 3,000 students. It's a very, very nominal number. And this is an overestimation. 5,000 people appearing. इतना नहीं होता है. इतना नहीं होता है. And when I talk about your SNUs, Ashoka, Gokhale, MSc, if I combine all of that, you have about 500 seats in the general category in the top 10 institutes of the country, and your getting in percentage is 10%. Can you even compare? 1000 में से 2 इंसान को मिल रहा था in an MBA, and 1000 में से 100 people are making it to the top 10 institutes of the country for MA in economics. Okay, you can attempt these examinations as many times as you want. Even I can appear for it. I am an ISI pass out. Now I have it in my brain that मुझे तो DSc भी experience करना है. I can also potentially be your rival in order to do a master's in economics from a different place. Anyone can apply. You can be a 55-year-old. In fact, this has happened. A 55-year-old gave us a call and he wanted to enroll because he wanted to get into masters in economics. Can you believe that? There is no age criteria. Okay, so anyone can appear for it as many number of times as you want. Okay, so getting in percentage is around 10%. What about the money spent or the outgo? You get paid at ISI. DSc costs about 8,000 a year. Okay, secretly आप अपने parents को बोल सकते हो कि fees है 40,000 and make money in the middle. Please ये idea अपने parents को मत बताइएगा कि मैंने आपको दिया है. Okay, so can you even compare 31.5 lakh for an average IIM and a 8,000 you get paid in ISI? And 9,000 is the fees at a DSc. IJIDR बहुत महंगा institute है sir, बहुत खर्चा है. When I asked कि कितना है खर्चा, 40,000 a semester, 80,000 a year, 1,60,000 for your 2-year course at IJIDR. चलो 2 लाख मान लो, कहाँ 2 लाख है, कहाँ 32 lakhs है? Can you even compare? It is 16 times more expensive. And how many students are there in an average IIM? 450, 400 students in a class. How many students are there in an IJIDR? Around 35 to 40. At an ISI, around 28. At a DSc, 250. DSc भी हम लोग को लगता है इतने सारे सीट्स हैं, 250, फिर भी an IIM से आधा है. It's almost half. Okay. So please think about all of this before you decide your career options. Okay, when to start preparing for an MA in economics? The moment you decide that you want to appear for these entrance examinations, that is the time to start. जैसे ही मैंने डिसाइड किया कि हाँ मुझे MA इकोनॉमिक्स करना है, स्टार्ट इमीडिएटली. कैसे स्टार्ट करें? सबसे पहले ये सारे एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशंस का सिलेबस आपको एड्यूश्योर के वेबसाइट पे मिल जाएगा. व्हेन यू टेक अ लुक एट द कोर्स शेड्यूल, व्हेन यू सी द कोर्स शेड्यूल, यू सी दैट मैथ्स में ये टॉपिक्स हम लोग कराते हैं, एड्यूश्योर में इको में ये टॉपिक्स हम लोग कराते हैं. दिस comprises of the syllabus. Okay, these concepts have to be crystal clear in your brain. Absolutely clear होना चाहिए ये सारे concepts. And the way to prepare is to solve the past papers of ISI, DSC, JNU, IIT, IJDR. That has to be the method in order to prepare for these entrance examinations. Do at least 15 years of the past of ISI, DSC and JNU. 3 से 4 बार आपको ये करना है. If you do it, each and every concept of the syllabus will automatically be absolutely clear in your brain. अगर मैंने लास्ट 15 साल का ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन अच्छे से कर लिया, ISI, DSC, JNU का कम से कम 3 से 4 बार, each and every concept is automatically there in my brain. Okay. Why is IJDR more expensive than ISI, DSC? Please email to the RBI who has set up IJDR. ठीक है, फिर भी बहुत सस्ता है. Why is IIT more expensive than an ISI? दोनों से पूछिए. ISI से पूछिए कि आप स्टाइपेंड क्यों देते हैं, IIT से पूछिए कि आप इतना चार्ज क्यों करते हैं. You can ask, you can email them. All right, so this is about MA in economics and an MBA. Once I saw this, it was a no-brainer what I have to do. हम लोग के टाइम में तो 1700 to 1800 people used to appear for MA in economics, but of late, last के 2 साल में I am seeing this as a trend that around 25% of the students appearing for these entrances are not from economics background. We are seeing English honors and a physics honors and a BTech and a BCom and a BBA people getting into MA in economics. हम लोग के टाइम में 1 or 2 people used to be there from a different background. आज के टाइम में everyone is getting into MA in economics because everyone knows that economists को हमेशा नौकरी definitely मिली जाएगी. Okay, so that is it. So if you have decided that you want to do a master's in economics, I'll just give a brief introduction of who we are. We are called EduSure. I am a faculty at EduSure and I am Samkith Sir. I am a pass out of ISI. I passed out of ISI in the year 2008. I cleared the ISI and the DSC examination. I got an all India rank of 15 in the DSC, but I chose ISI over DSC. Mahima ma'am, the other co-founder of EduSure, is a Delhi School of Economics graduate. She has been a lecturer at St. Stephen's College in Delhi. Apart from that, she has also been a consultant to the UN and the French Embassy. She has also done a fully funded entrepreneurship program from Indian School of Business. Okay, so that is about us. We have an experience of more than 12 years now, 10 plus years. It is the 12th year of our operations for MA in economics entrances. We have ensured that more than 1,000 students have actually made it to the top MA in economics institutes of the country, like ISI, DSC, JNU, IJDR. Okay, so that is about us. In our course, we firstly teach you the topic, and then in class itself, we solve all the ISI, DSC, IIT problems for you. Okay, so that's about us. There are 2 different EduSure courses that we offer. One is the Eco Foundation course and the Eco Topper course. Eco Foundation as a course, we started Eco Foundation as a course, we started on the recommendation of students. They said that, sir, eco topper mein you go into ISI DSC questions directly after you teach us the theory. We need more information. Hamara foundation itna zyada strong nahi hai. So we made a curriculum from feedback of the third year students कि क्या क्या topics में आपको strong चाहिए अपना foundation. Because as we all know, in order to build a building of 65 floors, we need to go at least 10 floors below the ground in order to set up a foundation, right? So the foundation is set in your second year, wherein we make the students used to solving ISI and DSC problems, so that in the third year, for them, it's not a sea change or a jump. So that is the Eco Foundation and the Eco Topper courses. Eco Topper is the third year course, okay, wherein we do everything in a topic wise manner, and we solve all the ISI, DSC, IIT problems in class itself. Each and every class of ours is recorded, and you get access to something called a student portal. Okay, you get a student portal with a user ID and a password which is specific to you, which has more than 4,200 videos apart from notes. You also get now printed material. You get 4 textbooks written by Mahima ma'am and me, which will aid you in your MA in economics preparation. Okay, this is completely complementary to our entire course. So that's about us. Now, many of you have been putting doubts in the chat box. Now is the time to get your doubts absolutely cleared. Okay. Yeah, so anyone doing an MA, MSc in economics is an individual who is sound insight in mathematics. Maths gets rigorous and isn't an easy task. How do you tackle math? How do you tackle math? Math can only be tackled with practice. If we have not done enough in our school time, we need to do it now. Right? So you have a math book called R.D. Sharma in your CBSE days, right? If you are from a CBSE background. So look at R.D. Sharma. If R.D. Sharma is difficult for you, look at R.S. Agarwal. So take a look at the syllabus that I have already put on our website, edusure.in. Take a look at the syllabus and do all the mathematical topics from R.S. Agarwal and R.D. Sharma to build a sound base. Okay. Apart from that, if you think you need more information, look up a book called IIT Mathematics by M.L. Khanna and J.N. Sharma. That is a book which I had used extensively in my time of ISI preparation, because past papers were not available easily in our time. आज के डेट में all the past papers of ISI DSC from the year 1996 is available on our website. 1996 से 2022 तक का पेपर easily available, downloadable from the EduSure website. Okay, हम लोग के टाइम में नहीं था, तो I followed a book called IIT Mathematics by M.L. Khanna and J.N. Sharma. Okay, but according to me, you don't have to do any book. इतने साल का papers if you solve, you have enough problems to consider. और आपको करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. Okay. If you don't have your math in class 12, does not stop you from sitting for most of the entrances. Many of them have actually changed their prospectus and the eligibility. So now most of the institutes don't require you to have mathematics in your class 12. But the challenge is, अगर आपने 12 में नहीं किया है तो आपको most of the basics नहीं आती है. Like you don't know what is calculus, आपको डेरिवेटिव नहीं आता है, इंटीग्रेशन नहीं आता है, तो आपको क्या करना है? आपको क्लास 12 मैथ्स का ट्यूशन अभी लेना है. Okay, क्लास 11 एंड 12 के मैथ्स को अभी कवर करना है क्योंकि वो इंपॉर्टेंट है फॉर दी सेंटेंसेस। ओके, क्या क्या पार्ट्स को कवर करना है वो आप सिलेबस को देखिए एंड वैसे आप इजीली कवर उसको कर सकते हैं। ओके, हमारा जो इको फाउंडेशन वाला कोर्स है दैट माइट हेल्प यू, बट if you don't know anything about 11th and 12th mathematics, you will have to do something on your own. Okay, मैं अगर आपको ये बोल दूं that we'll manage everything, that will not be correct. Tips on how to use your first year effectively. So again I go back to the syllabus. ये entrance examinations का syllabus देखिए and जो भी topics है आपके first year में उसका सारा कॉन्सेप्ट इंटरनलाइज करिए। कुछ चीज आपको रटना नहीं है। यू आर नॉट सपोज टू मग अप एनीथिंग, यू आर सपोज टू कीप एवरीथिंग इंटरनल। एकदम अच्छे से समझना है सब चीजों को। व्हाट इज कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर, अच्छे से आपको यूटिलिटी फंक्शन को समझना है। व्हाट इज अ बजट लाइन, बजट लाइन को क्यों बनाते हैं, यूटिलिटी फंक्शन एंड अ बजट लाइन कंबाइन करके आपको एक्स एंड वाई का ऑप्टिमल वैल्यू कैसे देता है। सो you need to know all of this very well. So once you know all of this well, second year and the third year will be a cakewalk. नहीं तो आपको अपने कॉन्सेप्ट पर इन योर सेकेंड ईयर एंड थर्ड ईयर आपको वापस काम करना पड़ेगा। Okay, demotivation while solving questions. Demotivation will only happen if your dream is not clear. Okay, if I know कि मुझे ये करना ही है, if I have a burning desire that ये वॉल के पीछे, the wall behind me, the wall behind me, this wall behind me, इसके पीछे में मेरी फैमिली एंड देयर इज अ फायर, will I have the time to think मैं तो डीमोटिवेट हो गया, मैं ये वॉल को कैसे ब्रेक करूं, विल आई थिंक अबाउट ऑल दिस? मेरे पास में टाइम ही नहीं है टू थिंक अबाउट कि मैं ये वॉल को देखकर मैं डीमोटिवेट हो रहा हूं। ये वॉल को देखकर डीमोटिवेशन का टाइम ही नहीं है मेरे दिमाग में। क्यों नहीं है? क्योंकि मैं या तो सोच सकता हूं, डीमोटिवेट हो सकता हूं, या वो टाइम को स्पेंड कर सकता हूं इन ऑर्डर टू ब्रेक द वॉल विथ माई हैंड, विथ माई हेड, विथ एवरीथिंग, राइट? So demotivation तभी होता है when you are not very sure about what your exact goal is. Okay, तो demotivation का यही है कि अपना ड्रीम को क्लियर करिए। ड्रीम एंड गोल इज एब्सोल्युटली क्लियर। अगर मेरा ड्रीम ये वॉल के पीछे है, मैं ये वॉल को ब्रेक करूंगा ही, कम व्हाट में, then demotivation does not come in your brain, then it's a burning desire कि मुझे ये करना ही है। hurdles फिर नजर नहीं आते हैं। कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ देखिए, कॉलेज में अगर आपका प्रेशर है वैल्यू 10, मास्टर्स में प्रेशर होगा वैल्यू 50 एंड कॉर्पोरेट में प्रेशर होगा वैल्यू 100। इफ वी हैव टू बी एनीवेयर इन लाइफ, मेहनत लगेगा, प्रेशर लगेगा। कैन यू सी योर पेरेंट्स? आपके फादर आपके फाइनेंशियल नीड्स के लिए या तो बिजनेस करते हैं या तो जॉब करते हैं। हाउ मेनी आवर्स इज ही आउट ऑफ द हाउस? एन एवरेज इंडियन अडल्ट वर्क्स फॉर एटलीस्ट 10 आवर्स इन अ डे। 10 घंटा अगर आपके फादर काम कर रहे हैं, most of the students they study for not more than 1.5 to 2 hours of effective studying in a day. 1.5 घंटे से ज्यादा कोई स्टडी नहीं करता इन अ डे इफेक्टिवली, जबकि आपके पेरेंट्स, जबकि आपके फादर नॉर्मली वर्क कर रहे हैं फॉर 10 आवर्स इन अ डे। वो कितना मेहनत कर रहे हैं? यू विल ऑल्सो बी दैट अडल्ट, यू विल ऑल्सो हैव टू इनिशियली वर्क दैट मच। हेक्टिक होने वाला है लाइफ, हेक्टिक होने वाला है लाइफ। अभी वाला जो फेरी टेल है, कॉलेज का जो फेरी टेल है, वो जल्द खत्म होने वाला है। तो लाइफ विल बी हेक्टिक। कम वट में। मैंने अपना प्रिपरेशन लेट से स्टार्ट किया सितंबर में। आई स्टार्टेड माय प्रिपरेशन फ्रॉम सितंबर। इफ आई वर्क हार्ड कैन आई क्रैक जैम इन 4 months? I personally cracked these entrance examination in 2.5 months. I cracked an ISI and a DSC in 2.5 months. I started my own MA in economics, preparation from the month of March, क्योंकि उससे पहले मेरे दिमाग में clarity नहीं थी. And I gave my ISI entrance on the 9th of May. So I personally did it in under 2 months. DSC, I gave it on 21st or the 22nd of June approximately, right? So DSC I gave later. So DSC के लिए I got a little more time. 4 months is a long time. If you are focused, if you work like your parents, like your father, 10 hours in a day भी आपको नहीं काम करना है. If you study for half of that, 5 hours effectively in a day, you will make it. If you study effectively 5 hours in a day, ठीक है? So don't worry that you're late. जब इंसान 2 months में कर सकता है, तब तो कुछ भी हो सकता है. Time is not a factor. कितने सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो 2 साल के लिए पढ़ते हैं और उसके बाद भी नहीं कर पाते. इफेक्टिव स्टडिंग उन्होंने नहीं किया है. वेरी सॉरी टू से. ओके, प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज को एक्सप्लोर करने का ये राइट मीडियम नहीं है. ऑल्दो आई नो दैट CPA and a CFA and an FRM are very good courses, but masters होना जरूरी है. You should do a masters in economics in order to masters in any field, eco हो, MBA हो. It is important for you to do that. उसका कुछ substitute नहीं है. Can we start preparing from the first year itself? Unfortunately, we don't have a first year course yet. We have a second year course which we begin in the month of July. So if you want to prepare for the year 2025, you may start there. Okay, what will be more fruitful after doing an MSc? Will it be corporate or a PhD? That depends on your end goal, Aviana. That depends on your end goal, whether you want to study eco further or you want to get into the corporate. Okay, that's completely up to you. How to speed up in solving problems? Speed will only come with practice. एक ही टाइप का क्वेश्चन को 10 बार करेंगे, 11th क्वेश्चन में फास्ट हो जाएगा. कैन यू क्लियर व्हाट डज इट मीन बाय इफेक्टिव स्टडिंग? इफेक्टिव स्टडिंग का मतलब है कि प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करते हुए व्हाट्सएप मैसेजेस नहीं चेक कर रहा हूं, फेसबुक नहीं चेक कर रहा हूं, इंस्टाग्राम नहीं चेक कर रहा हूं, राइट? पढ़ाई का मतलब पढ़ाई का मतलब इज नॉट ये क्वेश्चन तो नहीं हो रहा है, बहुत डीमोटिवेटेड फील हो रहा है, ऐसे होगा तो क्या चलेगा. फिर 2 घंटे तक खाली इसी के बारे में सोच रहे हैं कि मुझसे हो पाएगा या नहीं हो पाएगा. इफेक्टिव स्टडिंग का मतलब है कि जो प्रॉब्लम आपके सामने है, being there present in the moment. Okay, anyway, so I end the session today by giving you an offer. If any of you want to book a free one-on-one counseling session with any of us, with me or ma'am, please call on the number mentioned. We will be able to guide you in the best possible manner to our abilities in order to ensure that you achieve your goal. But before coming in the counseling session, I want each of you to be absolutely clear what is success to you. आप मेरे को अपना गोल अच्छे से देंगे तभी मैं आपको गाइड कर पाऊंगा. Okay, so that has to be a promise. Do you each promise that I will list down my dreams? You need to promise this to me today. It's not for me, it's for you. Promise me that you will list down all the reasons why you feel that this is equal to success to me. The things that mean success to you. इसको list down करें. इसको list down नहीं करेंगे, कभी भी अपना career path decide नहीं कर पाएंगे. Okay, this is the first step. in order to achieve success, knowing what is success to you? Yes, I promise, I promise, I promise. Thank you. Promise to yourself also. GATE is not completely different. IIT GATE is not completely different. IIT GATE, IIT JAM has many things in common. Okay, so completely different वो नहीं है. Few topics are extra in GATE, like reasoning, English. ये सब चीज थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा है जो IGDR में भी आता है. आपको anyway उसके लिए प्रिपेयर करना ही है. How can I get the 4 textbooks of EduSure? Currently, as a faculty, I know of only one way. Join our Eco Topper course. Okay. Textbooks alag se, I'm not very sure if we give to all the students. Okay. All the joinees of our course get it. I'm not very sure. Please call up the admissions department at the number mentioned here, 8100824600. Okay. Thank you for your promises. Great. Awesome. And I hope that this session has made a difference in your life. Thank you so much. And I wish to see each of you on the other side when you have already achieved your dreams and we meet in person and we talk about it. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in for the session today. I hope that each of you have enjoyed it as much as I have. Till we meet next, be well and stay safe. See you on the other side very soon. Bye-bye.